Alright guys, we're finally going live. Sorry, I'm running a little late, but nothing ever works the way it's supposed to. We'll leave the camera here for a little bit, and I gotta go take care of some other stuff, so it's gonna be boring for a little bit. So we'll start, get this thing unloaded, I'll move the camera. Battery that I'm going to plug into it. I know. Yeah. That's it records and then automatically uploads.
So you can watch it live.
Did you find anything?
No. Who said?
getting ready to bring it over. We're live, Chewy. We're live with the camera. Oh, that's neat. Why did they? Oh, there you go. Yep. Yeah, man, make us some kettle corn. Kettle corn. I'm gonna move the camera in a little bit, just so y'all know, and get closer shots. Just so y'all know, I'm happier than Christmas right now. And if the battery dies, I'm going to get it back up and running. I went and bought some external batteries. I'm sure this is eating the battery life away from my phone. I've wanted one for a long time, Ryan. It looks like it's out of focus. But I don't know how to refocus it. Whoop! That was zoom. We have an Air Force base by us, so there's going to be a lot of fighter jets. I think it's 90,000 tons. I think it's 90,000 tons. I'm not sure if that's metric tons or net tons. About 45 tons. I think that's what it is. I think that's just that one piece that they're unloading right now. They have all the other, there's bigger parts and stuff that we're going to have to put together. That's on another trailer. And they're going to unload that next. And then start putting it all together. And they're going to have to hurry up, because I want to run it. So you're gonna have to throw all this scrap. I'm gonna throw all that scrap in there, man. Scrap it up. I especially want to get it all in there because some people, word on the street says that scrap price, ferrous price is going down, iron next month. So I want to try to get as much out as I can. Great thing about machines like this is whenever the scrap price gets real low, we can just hold it. Well, it says that it can, I think it says it can do something like 14 to 18 tons an hour or something, because that depends on the operator and everything. And if I could just 24 hours run that much scrap through it, it'd pay for it in no time. But got to get some really awesome customers to come in here and bring a lot of scrap to keep it running like that. Yeah, about, without doing the math in my head too quick. I ain't that sharp. 110. Sometimes 80. Yeah, it's about right. Well, I mean, I am the best operator on this side of the Mississippi, so I could probably punch out 200 tons. I'm getting up on my high horse again. But I am, just so everybody knows.
Ask anyone here.
Hell yeah. Hoorah, Simplify. Yeah, man, just earlier they were like, well, I don't think that these I don't think these beams are gonna be big enough to put down under it. And I was like, ah, man, we'll find a way. They're like, oh, I don't know, man. That's the Marine Corps attitude, man. You just, where there's a will, there's a way. You get it done. Life sucks. That's all there is to it. Just gotta embrace it or sit there and cry about it. I wonder if Terrell's watching. Terrell, are you watching the live feed? No, that hey Terrell. Yeah, that mobile shear's at our other yard, and it's not so mobile anymore. it's a little hard to get out of there. And that well, it's the, I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the baler or the shear. What did it say, shear?
Mobile shear not doing it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hi Terrell. Yeah, Zuspins, that's it's not really doing. We needed a bigger shear, but you know, I also needed a way to keep the scrap down here. I mean, it's there's a lot of advantages of having a baler. You can upgrade a lot of your ferrous items and stuff like that. But I figured, heck, man, if I'm gonna go out and spend a lot of money, I might as well get something that can bale stuff and shear it. Go the extra mile. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have to go over here. Here goes nothing. I'm back. As you can see, I've been out of the Marine Corps for quite a while. Running takes its toll on me. Oh shoot, sorry. I missed that last comment. Man, the comments don't stay on there that long. Sorry, guys. I'm sure there's a way to figure it out, but I'm not the best tech savvy guy. Dominic. Man, we would, oh, sorry, hold on. Never mind, Dominic. We would, bushling just depends on where you're at. There's some mills that buy bushling. There's a lot of them that do. Down in South Texas, there's mills that buy bushling. It just depends, you know. You got to do a lot of math to figure out what kind of packages are worth making and selling versus the distance of where you got to ship it to. And there's a lot involved with it. But yes, we can make bushling. We're gonna make number one bales, number 2 bales, and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna throw non-ferrous in there and see what it does to it, because we got a small non-ferrous baler here, but we got a heck of a good deal on it. The only problem is it's not like our big big Harris baler that we have at our other yard for non-ferrous. Yeah. And it's not as big, so you know it doesn't make as heavy bales, and it has a little bit tougher time cutting things like extrusion and stuff. But I figure, heck man, I'll just try throwing our extrusion in this thing, cut it up in small pieces and see how that works. And I'm pretty sure you can. I've never used one of these before, to tell you the truth. So I mean, pretty sure you can set it to different densities, and I might be able to find an aluminum mill that'll buy it. If anyone knew more about it, you know, I'm all ears. But you know, I might find someone that'll buy the bale with that same density.
Closer. Said that the front end, you can't lift it up. He said it was pushing 50,000.
50,000 pounds.
Yeah. So we're gonna have them back up, get closer, so that way they can.
All right. Yeah, man, it's amazing what older machines will do. We have a bunch of old machines. I remember way back in the day, my dad had all these old machines in the back of our yard, and he's like, "Well, just pull that thing out." And I'm like, "Dude, that thing is like scrap, Dad. Look, that thing is, it looks like junk." But man, we pull it out and hook it up, man, and some of those old machines, they're built like a hoss. I almost bought a used one of these, but then I was like, man, just go brand new and I don't have to worry about anything. I got enough used machines I'm constantly fixing all the time around here. I'm tired of it. I just want to scrap. Oh man, we got a whopping seven people watching.
All right. We're moving up in the world.
Woo! That's right. Oh, 8! Yeehaw! I wouldn't care if there's only one of you in here. It's worth it. Most people hop on, they're like, "What the heck?" I'm out of here. Yeah, man, let's get some likes. Oh man, hey, Dominic, you should post to Facebook that we're running
Oh yeah.
YouTube live.
I wonder if I can put a link to it. Let me know how to do that.
Holy smokes. Let's see. I really don't know how to check my battery power on here. Sweet. Oh, nice. Nice. And I'm afraid if I click to check my battery power on my phone, I'm afraid that it's gonna stop the live recording. So maybe I'll. I'm just gonna plug this other battery in just to be safe. Now, where I was gonna put it, I don't know. Ah, nice! It's my favorite channel too. It's gonna smash stuff and crush stuff, upgrade material, be able to make other packages we normally wouldn't be able to make, sell out of here. And in return, hopefully we can pay our customers more money. Got to share the wealth, man. Our mentality here is, you know, we're not just gonna make a whole bunch of money on one customer. We're gonna, one time, we'll make a little bit less money on each customer than other scrap yards. But you know what? You come back 100 times, man. That's what I want. Let's see. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to plug my phone in. Get that external power. Well, I had to set it back down because it's too heavy. I have to set it back down because it was too heavy. I'm going to try to move the truck closer and pick it up again. The front end is too heavy. No, they do not, Bob. They do not have that type of mentality. and it blows my mind. This time and age, there's still too many old school guys out there. Old school, new school, my school. Ha! Yeah. Terrell, get back to work. We're not making no money if you ain't working watching YouTube. We got a Jurassic Park fence. Don't have the theme song, but we have Jurassic Park fence. Go touch it, Terrell. Go touch the Jurassic Park fence after I turn it on. I hear you there. Some people only see scrap metal when the commodity markets are up. They think, man, that's awesome. And then when they go down, they're like, oh, this industry sucks. Alright, so I think they're moving the truck, trying to get it closer to the crane so we can hopefully get it unloaded. I dreamt about this all night last night. I'm not sure how much weight needs to be on the back of it. I know that I think that one on the right is a 120-ton crane, but I don't think they have a counterweights. And I'm not sure about the other one, but I know I overheard one of the guys because they have scales on the crane, and I heard him say that the front end they were picking up 50,000 pounds. And yeah, it's a big chunk of change. But also, they have Section 179 that you can take apart, which is what we're going to do with this machine, where you can depreciate 100% the first year. So that's pretty good if you're making money. It helps you out. That's kind of what helped me pull the plug on this one. And I hope him getting it closer is going to do the trick. I'm scared. I'm just gonna be so happy when it's on the ground. We can move up close and take a look.
It's weird having something like this go on in the yard and us not being involved in it at all. I just watched him do all that back net and something. Man, he's going so close to those machines. Double digits.
Yeah, man.
I told my wife to watch so she can see the machine that I've been talking about.
Yeah, right now down here at Bracken, we're paying 5 cents a pound for shreddables and whites, goods, whatever you want to call them. All that stuff, we pay 7 cents a pound for number one prepared. A lot of people don't understand what goes into making unprepared steel prepared. It costs a lot of money, and a lot of people just don't get it. They're like, oh, this is good heavy steel, man. Just pay me the prepared price. I'm like, man, it's going to take hours to cut this thing up. Nice. Facebook. Facebook.
Nice. Yeah, we put it on our Facebook page too. So
You did?
yeah,
Good.
put a link on there.
That'll be fun. Shred it all up.
So you have to play that to know what it is. I guarantee you he's playing with Jurassic.
Oh gosh. Oh. I am the most impatient man in the entire world. This is really tough for me. But everything's going good. Just want everyone to be safe. Yeah, it runs off a diesel. I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't know if you were asking that question or not. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, well, this one's running off a diesel engine. Just gotta make sure nobody hits the engine when we're loading it. Yes, Bob. Yeah, no, you know what? I've been meaning to make like a lot of videos, but as you can see, we've just been so tied up here and everything, and you know, the whole hurricane deal that happened down here, and we've just been real busy. So I plan on making some videos going over #1 iron, and it's just all kinds of Ferris stuff. And it's different everywhere across the country because not every mill buys the same type of packages. You know, I can't sit here and just, it actually takes some time. And actually iron, I love processing iron more than anything in the scrapyard. As you guys, if you ever read like my answers to comments to people, I love iron so much more than copper. You know, copper is like fool's gold kind of. You know, you have to spend so much money to make a little bit of money on copper. And it's good for the customer on their end, but on my end, in the scrapyard, it's not, because we have to fork over so much cash in order to make the same amount. And you know, we'd have to move a lot more volume in iron to make the same amount, but it's way easier, just way easier. And you don't have to fork over a fraction of the money out of your cash flow. You know, if I sell a whole load of copper, you know, you're looking over $100,000, and then you know, if you got to wait. Sometimes you got to wait 10 days, 30 days. I know some people have had to wait 60 days before to get paid. So you have $100,000 out of your cash flow and you're waiting to get paid for it. And whereas, you know, you could sell iron and probably only have, you know, to make around the same amount of money, probably looking somewhere around $20,000 out of your cash flow. That's why I like iron so much. But if I was a customer, I'd like copper more because obviously, you know, I'm reaping the whole benefits of it. But yeah, if you cut the steel up, it's worth more money prepared steel. And hopefully, pretty soon I'll be able to make. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it. Brass is actually a good item. It's just really hard. No worries, Bob. It's really hard on brass though to. Most places have wide spreads on brass because it takes so much longer to, and some scrapyards might not have a problem with it, but it takes so much longer to generate enough brass to sell. And again, that just all depends on who you're selling to. Are you selling a full load of brass? Are you selling a mixed load or what? But it takes so much longer, and so you know you're playing the market a lot more. So a lot of scrapyards will protect themselves, make a wider margin, and just cross their fingers and hope for the best. That when it comes time to sell it, or if they need the money or whatever it might be, that's why they make a wider spread on the amount of money that they're gonna make off of it, because they need to protect their interest if the commodity markets, you know, go down. Well, it looks like they got the front end off. I'm just hoping this video doesn't turn out to be one of those videos that says worst machine fails 2017. Don't want to be on there. But at least all the 10 people that are in here can say I was there. I got it off the bed of the truck, trailer. And I will be right back.
You have a torch?
Yes.
I got a brother piece of metal. 89.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
I don't think he can pull his truck out from under there right now. If he goes to back up, I'm sure he'd hit the end of that thing. Has the counterweight for the frame. There's that. Obviously, this one for the everyone has other parts that aren't on there right now.
What do you think that it'll be when the shit's right when it's in your shit already?
After it gets all installed, one of the guys that's here, he does all the
with the hollow. Mine is full.
Yeah.
I've noticed I haven't gone in.
Well, Big Cat was down last week, so we couldn't load any trucks. So once it got fixed, they got fixed yesterday or Monday, and then talked about maybe hauling yesterday, but just couldn't do it. So we're waiting until it's bales. It'll be a lot easier to ship it once it's bales too.
Yeah, honestly, it's like bales. Like bales, and then like inside they put like a little bit of loose stuff. Smash it.
I don't know, man. We'll get paid more for bales. I think. I'm not sure. I know number one bales. I think they were selling there. We're gonna pay more for it, but I don't remember.
Are you gonna be able to get it out today? Hey, you want me to pick it up with the Bobcat? Yeah. Wait, I'll put the Bobcat real quick. We're gonna get a closer look in a bit. I promise.
in for Hunter here. The machine needs to be set in a certain spot because the way that they poured the concrete, it's a lot deeper, and there's actually some like steel beams in there, so that way when they set up the feet, it's not going to break the concrete. So they really have to move that thing maybe 2 feet at the most right now, I think is what they were saying. So they got to kind of finalize where it's going to be set down, but the big piece is off and close to the ground, so uh-oh. We might lose you guys here. Owner's phone just said low power, so let me see if I can keep it running now. Hey, Hunter. It looks like it's plugged in all the way, but I didn't want to swipe and risk losing everyone right now.
Oh, how do you know it's at 20?
It thing that popped up on the screen said low power.
But it wasn't plugged in all the way? You said?
Yeah, it looked like it wasn't. I pulled it out and plugged it back in, so.
What's the other copy? Alright guys, so what they're going to do is move it over 3 feet. They had to move the outriggers a little bit closer. And then they're going to bring in the other truck that has the parts on it and unload it next to it. And then after that, the cranes will get out of the way. And I'll have a little bit, then we'll be able to get in and get close up, stuff like that, or put it together. So I'm going to end the live feed right here so we can get this other stuff taken care of. And then I'm going to start it back up once the cranes are out of the way. So if you want to watch it when we get a little bit closer, I don't know how long it's going to take, maybe an hour or two, and then I'll get back on and we'll get close up. All right, man. You're welcome, Bob. Thanks, guys. I don't know, they said it takes a day to 2 days to get it running, so we'll see. But once it does, I might not do a live feed. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of cameras everywhere and make a cool video on it. But thanks. I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'll start it back up. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, oh well. So take it easy, everyone. Adios.